Sensational.
Comment and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Number 1, they have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay.
Number 2 is Will Chamberlain.
Okay.
They're going old school with the list, you know what I mean? Bill Russell's number 3. Shaq is number 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Hakeem Olajuwon is number 5.
Okay. 1, no one in their right mind to say if these guys all matched up in their prime, not one of them would beat Shaq, right? No, not even close. Orlando Shaq, Lakers Shaq will blow past all these guys when it comes to just what he does.
Well, he's bigger than everyone that
Yeah,
we just mentioned.
you know what I mean? And
Number
actually
1.
he had skill. It's not like he was playing brute basketball.
No.
First off, Shaq is what, the 5th best center in the history of the NBA?
Who was that?
Chris Russo.
I will smack the shit out of that dude. But I'm the most dominant center ever. I don't ever want to hear another name again. However, Kareem, yes. Wilt, only because he has more points than me. I passed Hakeem Olajuwon up. Moses was alone. I passed him up 4, 5, 6 years ago before I retired. Me, I will put myself at number 3. Because if you look at the reality of the situation, LSU, statue, retired jersey. Orlando Magic, about to be the first retired jersey. LA, retired jersey, statue.
Shaq the greatest big man?
Yes, forever.
Really?
Even over Tim Duncan, over David Robinson. Shaq was just the most dominant player ever.
Shaq went out kind of bad though.
I
think he played too long. I think that's what messed it up for me.
He had a couple injuries. I mean, it happened.
Yeah, injuries, and then I just think I could have went without. I could have went without the Boston run. I could have went without the Phoenix run.
He was chasing rings at that time.
Yeah,
he'll tell you that himself. But Shaq you would never see another Shaq ever.
But that was also a different game though, where bigs wasn't shooting.
Luke Longley was shooting. What do you mean? Hey, he was shooting.
I get what you're saying, but we talking 1 through 5 can shoot now.
So what are you saying? What are you referring to?
I mean, Shaq was just the greatest
of his time when he was playing. Is that what you saying?
Sure.
So you saying right now Shaq couldn't average 35 right now in his prime?
Orlando or LA?
LA.
Orlando maybe. LA no. He's not averaging 35.
So who you compare him to right now?
I had to see. Really, nobody. Nobody is 7'1" and 300 pounds, man. I'm trying to think
That's
though.
Mobile.
Shaq had. So don't get me wrong. For Shaq's size, he had phenomenal IQ. He was very athletic, but outside of the pick and roll, the alley-oop, grabbing rebounds, like
Shaq had a post game.
He did.
That's not just rebounding. That's finesse. He had finesse. He was powerful. I mean, he gonna get you in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Just because he's just big.
Yeah.
But Shaq is the best big man of all the time. Even though he didn't make a lot of free throws.
I don't know. We'll probably say that for
because
him.
he has the most points. But outside of his sky hook, what did he actually do? What did he improve in? You know, let's just be honest. Like, I've seen the dunk contest he was in, trash. With Shaquille O'Neal, it's like he will brutalize you guys. So technically, he will be the #1 center, the most dominant center ever. You played Shaq one-on-one, you're lunch meat.
So Shaq versus Jokic one-on-one.
Shaq will beat through Jokic.
Who would you knock off this top 5 list?
For Jokic, I'm knocking off Bill Russell. When did he play? The 60s? May he rest in peace.
They're now trying to compare the Joker as the best center ever. That means they're saying that he's better than Kareem. He's better than Moses Malone.
Take it easy. Shaq is the best center of all time.
Better than Shaq. Better than all these people. Where would you rank the Joker, or does he even deserve to be ranked at this moment?
This is the problem. They always want to say the best of something. Like I said, it's king of the hill mentality. And whoever's on top of the hill that we can do a story about. But Joker is amazing. Most 7-footers or big guys don't know how to move their body. He knows how to move his body. And everybody has to be alert, even the defender, because he'll hit you in the head with the ball if you're not. And he's a different thinker. The way he can shoot it from 3, Bill Lambert can do that, but not as fluent as Joker. And he can back you down. He's a very smart player.
What the could you do with Shaquille O'Neal in 02? You were not fing with Shaq, bro. He has been the most dominant player in the history of the game of basketball, period. And not LeBron, not Steph, not Magic, MJ. Like, Shaq physically was the most dominant player we have ever seen, and maybe will ever see, because of his sheer size, athleticism, skill, footwork, hands, everything. There was no guarding him. He was like Embiid, but he moved like Giannis. They changed how you had to construct your roster. You had to have 2 or 3 bigs just for fouls. And there's no other player that I can think of in recent history that has that type of strength and power. He changed the fucking equipment. Backboards were getting broken. Like, when people talk about Steph changing the game, true. I think there's lots of players that changed the game, including Shaquille O'Neal. They literally had to change the physical equipment because they had never seen someone with that level of strength before.
Shaquille O'Neal is the best center in the league ever. Come on now. Listen, look at it. Look at it. Who you gonna pick? I'm picking Shaq over everyone. Over everyone. Just by sight. Now, if I watch the game that they play, who invented the heck of Shaq? Because that is the only way you can stop Shaquille O'Neal. They had an extra big man just for fouls. You're paying a guy just to foul Shaquille O'Neal. Come on now. And they want to say that these guys are better. No one of those guys that you mentioned could stop Shaquille O'Neal. No one. And they couldn't stop him. And guess what? Who would score the most points out of Shaquille and any of those guys? Any of them at the prime. You can say they scored, but they were scoring on someone else, not Shaquille O'Neal. So you can mention whatever you want, but like me, if I was putting the team together, Shaquille O'Neal would be the center, and I would put Kareem as power forward. I would put Kobe as the small forward. I put Jordan at the 2, and LeBron as the point guard. That's me. Now, I know some of these guys don't play that position, but they are better at anyone at that position ever. You can tell me that David Robinson or Tim Duncan could hold Kareem as a power forward position. There's no one that could hold Kobe Bryant at the small forward position. Now, some of you may say Kevin Durant, but come on now, who really would you believe in? Kevin Durant ain't a leader. He's not a leader. Now Jordan is the 2, the best player of all times, and no point guard in history could stop LeBron James. The only one that may be close would be Magic.
Chris.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence, not the virus. As always, peace.